So I want to do a quick recording here that shows how using Power Query that I can go to this National Structure Inventory and pull down information for multiple counties in a pretty easy way. It's meant to show off the capabilities of Power Query and how you can use it. So I'm going to go down here to this example that's in the API reference and copy this line of code right here for this example county. But my counties have different FIP codes, and I'm going to use one of these. I looked them up here. You can go out there and Google FIPS codes and get them for the counties pretty easy. I'm going to start with this one. So I'm going to do a 3-county area pretty quick in Power Query. And Power Query is in Microsoft Excel, and it starts with you go get data. Now I've done this a few times and figured it out, but there's a lot of different ways to pull this in. You can do it from the web, but I know that it works better from get data. And if I go to file types, the results in this query are formatted as JSON. So I'm going to select this option. And it goes to a file, but I'm just going to put that link right in there. And this is my county, so I'm just going to hit open. And here's what it does. Here's the power of this Power Query. It writes code as you interact with it. So it knows that I'm looking for this, and it actually has the results already, but I have to format it. And anytime you have this into table icon pop up, that's what you want to select. So I'm going to click it. And it starts drilling down into that code and formatting it. So I'm going to go to this list here, and you can see it came up again, to table. I'm going to click it again. I'm going to hit OK. Now it has all these records in a column. And this bidirectional arrow here means it's digging down into it. So I'm going to open that up. And it loads the data formats that's in those tables, but I don't want the geometry. I just want the properties. I don't need the original column names either. So I'm going to hit OK, and there it is again. We got this dig down button. I'm going to click it, loading the columns, and there we go. We're down into the actual attribute table, and we're there. So these are the results. These are the results of that web query to that API source using 54001 as the FIPS code. Now if I right mouse click on that and hit the advanced editor, this is what's neat, because it wrote, when I clicked on that, it wrote that code, and that code will work all the time now. I mean, I can use it for different counties. So I'm going to hit copy, I'm going to hit paste, and I'll do this right. So I'm going to do it for county 54043. We'll go back here and rename this. And then I'm going to right mouse click and look at the advanced editor 54043. And hit, I'm just checking it again, hit OK. Did you see that change? It changed really quick, and that's how fast. I'm going to copy it again, paste it. I'm going to do my next one, 54099. Rename it. I'm just going to type it in this time. I'm going to bring up the advanced editor. Five 54099. Boom, changed it. Excuse me. So now I have these three, and you know what? I want to put them together. So I'm going to go over here I'm going to go to Home, and I want to append them all together. So I'm going to hit Append all these queries. I'm going to select 3 or more tables and put those over here. and hit OK. So it immediately writes all the code to do that. And look here, if I pull up the advanced editor, there it is. Pulls them all together. Didn't take very long either. So here's what happens. I've done it. It's done. I'm going to hit close and load. And what that does is it loads it into these tables over here in Microsoft Excel. And it's going out there and getting that data. It's running these queries and updating those queries. And it's putting each one of them in a worksheet over here based on the name of that query and or merge. So I'm going to wait on it a second because it's updating it again. It's live. It does this live. So if there was something changed, I don't think it will. It would change on the fly when you update the data, typically like you do that in Excel. But here's my project. This is the one that has all the data in it that I want for those 3 counties. And this is formatted in such a way, and it has longitude and latitude, that I can bring all this data right into a GIS system. And that's all I have. Enjoy.